All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We want to take this time to welcome all of you this morning. Your mic is mute. Okay, because I'm talking, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. We want to take this time to welcome all of you this morning. Just for you viewing wherever you are, this is RTTV. With me this morning is Ambassador Roosevelt Dan and Lucine.
And Lucine G.
Gotta call your name now.
And that is Lucine Giovanni from the Philadelphia area, Pennsylvania, the United States of America.
You are talking a little low. Is that any reason?
No.
Are you far away from the camera, right? Are you hearing me loud?
I'm hearing you loud and clear, Mr. Dan.
All right. Probably it's me. It might come from me.
Yeah.
This morning we want to welcome all of you. I think Facebook is still restricting me for too much sharing stuff. So I'm not able to share anything this morning. That's why the people will not be able probably to see us. But I think this is just maybe our first time broadcasting together. And whatever mistakes that we have today, we will be able to rectify it in another date. I'm not able to share, but if you're able to share in some of those big groups that you are in, that would be fine. Yeah. But this is RDTV. With me this morning, we will be broadcasting together, and Lucine is now another co-host on this show. That he and I will be here 3 days in a week. We will be here every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday morning. We'll be here from 7 a.m. Central Time to 10 a.m. Central Time. We broadcast for at least 3 hours in the morning, just for the 3 days in a week. And Lucini is also one of the strong supporters of the CDC, and in fact, he's a member of CDC, and also the strong supporter of the government. He also has his own platform that advocate a lot. But we thought it wise to be together, at least to be able to share ideas together as we usually do. So this is the beginning of our combined broadcast on RDTV Live this morning. We will be going through some lot of different things that have been happening. Recently, we have press statement from the Youth League, CDC Youth League, and they strongly condemns member of the ruling party or member of the officials of government, some of whom have gone on social media to display their worth, and that this is provocation in the midst of what we are saying in Liberia. Our people, they are not happy to see people like that, showing them that they are gone above their own status. And all of us will be discussing the issue together this morning. Nothing has changed on the show. The number to call is still the same. Everything that we've been doing is still the same. And we ask you also to share the video for us. I'm not able to share because Facebook restricted me for little time. I've not been able to do this, and I will not be able to broadcast, in fact, to share anything. But let us begin with the first thing this morning. And Lucini, I think you remember last week, the CDC Youth League issued a strong press statement against two of the government officials, Assistant Minister Emmanuel Porter, and Land Commissioner, Maritime Land Commissioner Eugene Nagbe. The both of them, they were on the social media displaying their wealth, their happiness, displaying life changes in fact, changes that they have in their life, telling people that they are gone above some level, so they want people to know. And one of the things that I'm seeing about this issue is this. Sometimes when people are doing those things, it's not like people bringing them to public. They themselves will bring themselves to public. Okay? We have a similar issue with Darius Dillon the last time. He went in a flight, in a plane, he took picture and posted it on a page. So tell me, if he had not posted any picture of where he was riding the plane, he was sitting in the plane, who will know? Nobody.
Nobody.
So Eugene Nagbe also, he went and took picture of the luxurious food that he was eating. Did anybody take a picture and post it on Facebook? No, absolutely no. It was he himself who took a own set picture and posted it on a Facebook page to let people know that this is what he having right now, currently. Okay. So the Emmanuel Porter, did somebody go in his face to see what he was doing? No. But he went on Facebook and took the shampoo, spraying the car, doing everything that you're able to do in your own power to be able to inform the public that this is where he is now. His life has changed. And attend to the press statement that was issued by the CDC Youth League, I don't know what you think about it. So I will give you time to respond and get your view of this press statement, and also the behavior of these two government officials at this kind of a critical time in our government. What you make of that? First of all, you can introduce yourself. You are welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dan, and thanks to our Liberian people and all meaningful Liberians around the world. Once again, do
you have an earpiece that you want to use?
Sure. If you want me to use an earpiece, yeah, I can.
I'm just finding like you kind of a little low, or you can get your phone volume a little bit up.
The volume is on the last volume, but I put the earpiece on. So
yeah, it's on now. It's off.
Okay, let me see this. The earpiece on.
Yeah, you're getting louder. You're getting louder. It was from your phone.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Well, it's good now. Mr. Dan is good.
Go ahead. Let's see.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good morning, my Liberian people, and good morning to all our hard working people of Mama Liberia. There is our GTV. We streaming this morning from the United States of America, and Mr. Don is the principal host of this show. I'm just a co-host, and we just start the collaboration today. Today, the first day. We may not be accurately perfect today, but because we're trying to like pull things together. But we just want to encourage our Liberian people to tune in on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning of our time here. 8 o'clock here in Liberia time will be 1 o'clock in the daytime. So we encourage you to turn in because we always will be discussing about Liberia and what is happening in our country. But first of all, I want to say thank you, Mr. Dime, for the opportunity and giving me and giving to all meaningful Liberians. You know, first of all, Mr. Dime, I will firstly say about the minister, to my opinion, based on the circumstances today we had in our country. But one thing we have to remember as people, Mr. Dine, no matter how sometimes the situation will be in our country or anywhere we live, the lifestyle of people will always be the lifestyle of people. Although we know there's difficulties in our country, Liberia, there's hard time in our country, Liberia. People that work in government, they end their salary, they end government benefit, so they can do whatever they want to do when it comes to their own income because that's what they work for. It's just like in America, Mr. Dime. If a young man work hard here, if he or she want to ride $50,000 car in America, he can afford it once he's working. So you cannot say, oh, because that man just came to America 2 years ago, how can he ride 40,000 car? And that is the perception we have in Africa. We know there's difficulties in our country. There's hard time in our country. But these people working for the money. When you even look at the salary these people earn, they make good money. So when you deny them from like doing something for their life, will you deny them for like living the life they want to live? No. But I think the only thing for me I have a problem with has to do with the way in which sometimes we present our situation, like just what you say. If Honorable Dillon were on a plane, couldn't take picture, even if we take a picture, never post it on Facebook as a first class, who gonna know that he on first class ticket? Nobody gonna know. But sometimes it's based on how we put out our own self out there. And today, the society that we live in, people understand it that way. But it is the right to every Liberian to live the life they want to live once they have the resources, once they have the money to live that life. So we encourage our young people to be able to like come together. We know there is hard time in our country. There's difficulties in Liberia, but that cannot stop us from adhering to the call of our country, the call to our people. That cannot make us, because somebody's life, to bring division among us. We got to realize that people have to live no matter what. So we encourage all the young people and meaningful Liberians to be able sometimes when we see a situation, we might not just run with it, maybe based on our understanding. We got to look beyond that so that we all can be able to look at the sole reason of these things that are happening. So I want to give you the chance, Mr. Dan, so you can go back and elaborate to our people so they can better understand. Then I will be able to go in detail because I'll get a whole thing in front of me here.
One of the things that we need to understand here is the difference between somebody in private life and somebody in government. If you are in private life, whatever you are doing out there, it's up to you. Nobody will capture what you do. Nobody will pay attention to you. But if you now become a government worker official, okay, anything you do, you will be on a microscope. People will check it up. People will want to know what you do on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we just advise some of them is you need to know what to do, what not to do.
Right.
What you used to do when you were in your private life, you cannot always do everything now because some of those things used to make it fun. Like for me right now, I sometimes make fun. I post some fun stuff on Facebook.
Right.
You know why people not paying attention to me? Because I'm not working in the government.
Yeah.
So nobody want to know what I post.
What
Nobody
you
want
do.
to actually picture or capture exactly what I post. But if I become government official, you know how many people will always want to check my Facebook page what I'm putting to be able to use it against me or to use it to promote me or to demote me?
Yeah.
Those are the kind of things that we are talking. You need to understand your life has changed from where you were before. So your thinking will not always be the same. If you even used to joke, too much joke, you can slow it down. Because sometimes you joke with people, other people will take it out of proportion, they will take it differently, and they will use it, and it will suit you. So what you need to do is cut most of the things that you want to do. Cut off most of the things that you want to do. If you do that, you will be in a better position to improve yourself. And in that, yes, maybe where I am now, a lot of people depending on me. A lot of people able to follow what I am doing. So I need to be careful, very, very careful. What will happen with the minister going in the restaurant, nice place to eat, and posting on Facebook, I hate to say that, a little boy, young boy doing stuff.
I
know.
know.
You're doing that. What you want to prove? Who you want to show that you can eat better food? We know your standard. Even if you don't tell, we know. Everybody down there knows your standard. They know. They know who you are. You don't have to post anything. Whether you post, you don't post, we know that you're eating good food. There is no doubt that you, the minister, ride good car, you will go and want to eat meal that the common people are eating on a daily basis. That's not possible. Nobody will trust you. Nobody will take it to be truth. Nobody will believe in you. Whether you post it, you don't post it, nobody will trust you. So for me, if I were then, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have posted any picture of myself eating the food because the position I'm in, people will get angry for no reason, whether I do it or I don't do it. People will get angry. They will get angry at me because my son, they're looking at, hey, you and myself right now, where we are right now, some of our friends, they are jealous in us.
Yeah.
But they fail to know that what we have here is just a privilege that we have. Okay? Any other person can have it. We were not born with a kind of starter, you know, right?
Nope.
Father was not in Monrovia. I don't know whether my father lived in Monrovia ever. I don't know. But I had the opportunity to live in Monrovia. And today, I have the opportunity to live in the United States. So those are the kind of moments in your life that you know things are changing. People will not always like be happy with that. Okay? They will not be happy. Some of them will fight you. But what you need to do is to just understand that at your level, all of people looking at you like you can improve. You can show something that they want to learn from. And not everybody want to show even the food that they eat. The food that they eat. I post food once in a while on my Facebook page. Maybe like some big day like that, my family, we all together. We want to eat and post them together. And we have it. Maybe just family get together. But not just ordinary food and eating every time I want to post. Because sometimes it hurt people.
Yeah.
Somebody sitting over there, they don't have something to eat. And you're posting the food, they will get angry for no reason. They will get angry for no reason. You know, we are Liberian, okay? Whether you do something, people will still get angry. You don't do it, people will get angry. So all in all, we need to talk to our people to be mindful of what they do.
Mindful. Yeah.
Mindful. That guy, I don't think he did anything very, very wrong to buy a car for his wife. The only part that for me I'm seeing is you taking the shampoo, wasting, right, and driving the car, spraying the car, washing it with that kind of stuff. They make people now, they start wondering what is it that you want to portray. You know?
Yeah.
If they were just take the car away again and say, this is your gift. No, everybody, you deserve, your wife deserve it. Eh? You got men together struggling and all of those things.
Yeah. Right.
But if you find a little job, Most of the car people take, they don't buy cars now. You know about that.
No.
Okay.
No.
You can go, you borrow the car. So long you're working, you may be able to be paid even at 250 every month. The people know how long you will be in a job. 250 you pay every month, even 3 years, 4 years, you will be able to pay off maybe $10,000, right?
Yeah.
You will be able to pay off. So it's not big deal to me that somebody will be able to buy a car for a fiancé, more especially to make her happy. For me, I love to do those things to make my wife happy because every happy home is a happy life. If you have a happy home, your life will always be happy. So for me, I don't see so much reason why Liberian people will make it out of issue to talk about this car stuff or to make it like a big case.
Yeah, but
nobody has bring a complaint that this man is stealing to where assistant minister. How will you see? How will you get the money? You're not even deputy.
No.
Assistant. Do you have access to find out in your place where you're working? Those are some of the people you need to ask. You're not like a minister proper in Liberia. We say that you are not a minister or proper. That means the boss. But assisting, you are not even deputy. How well will you have access to a lot of money like that? How will you have a lot of access to money? That people might even think that you're stealing the money to go and you are just making it like happiness. You know, people can get happy. For me, that's how I'm seeing it. You are just so happy like, oh, this time I can make my wife to feel proud of herself. I can help my wife to be very, very proud of herself. She can do this and let her know that I'm still with her. Even with the tough time we pass through, I'm still here for her, and she and I can still make it together. Those are the kind of way couple encourage each other in life. Good morning, caller. Yeah. Lucini, hold on. I'll take our caller here. We will have to have interaction here with the people too. Your name and where are you calling from?
Thank you, Mr. My name is John, and I'm calling from Bearership.
Okay, let's hear from you this morning.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Dow, for the show. For me, perspective on president by the Youth League. On a serious note, for me, I'm against it. I'm against it today. It was challenge. It was looking challenge. One, why will somebody be their food? They happy, and then they decide to put it on Facebook. And something, and you say like government money. How much for that food Eugene Nagbe was eating? For God's sake. The man is working as a commissioner general for Maritime. The man can get $10 US to buy food for himself. Is that what they trying to tell me that when he buy his own food, the Youth League should come against him? It means because you are a government worker, you don't have time you don't have time to celebrate or happiness with your family or yourself. You don't have time to do good for yourself. For me, that one looking so challenging. They take the opportunity to conduct a laugh. These are things they see people in the UP days. If you look on Facebook, you see more Ali. They need to get them to carry them to how they call it, the resort on Marshall. He joined himself. So he wanted me to say it's the whole the Eugene man, you see the man been working for Eric Johnson study government also now. So they can get money to buy any kind of food that he want to eat. And part of government is making the money to get any kind of food that he want to eat that he will do it. And then you can go over there and go make press conference. For God's sake, then as regards to the other minister that bought car for, I mean everything was just looking so silly. For God's sake. Mr. Dow, my word and myself come on long way. We come on long way. What will rap and then to go to where? What will rap and then to go to school? Start studying life to even get food here, not easy.
Yeah.
You have to go do something for you to go something. And she's too by you. She's too by you all those tough times. And then all of a sudden God bless you, it's not working. So God say you go back. Last time the man is talking about you see that new car there. It's not even new car. And then when you bought car for you to give it to the West, to show how appreciative he is to the West.
Right.
For sitting with him. To the sometime. and then you come up with this press statement. Well, we keep press statement.
I think we have problem with that caller, Mr. Don. Okay.
Why did you want any kind of press statement? Many people don't condemn us laugh at them. For me, if I were there, I would listen. We're going to come back and make a lot of that press statement for us to, say something about that because it looks trying to tell me that tomorrow when this, I know then I'll have they do that with me now and then go press statement.
Right.
Tomorrow they got making up to $2,000. You want to tell me that man will not be able to pay a house, a decent house for himself? You will not be able to buy a decent car for himself?
Thank you. Let's take the next caller there. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you. Yep.
You're speaking, it tells us that you are one or two who actually respect your wife and want to make her to understand that the struggle that you guys went through, you are still standing with her and you can encourage her to still be there with you.
Right.
And I like that so much. I love that. Do you have anything to say before we let him go?
Yeah, I like
Listening. You mute yourself.
No.
Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Don?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just what my brother just said, Mr. Don. You see, that's one of the things. But one thing I want for our people to remember how to do it. Like,
you need to use the earpiece, so your talking can be very low.
The earpiece in my ear.
Hold on the phone now. Hold on for me. I will soon for you too.
The earpiece is on. You hearing me now, Mr. Don?
Okay. I'm hearing you. Yeah. Go ahead.
You know, just what my brother just said, the first caller just said, Mr. Don. You know, there is the perception that our opposition brother want for our people to always look at. Thing that they're supposed to focus on to really think about our country, they don't focus on it. These are people's life. You cannot stop people from living their life. Let's just be fair enough here about that. But this is what we want for the young people of our country to look at our country to be like. Even if people work hard, they and their family, there might not be no good life because they're in government. No. If somebody is going to steal government money, like for example, like Brandon Samaka stealing the AFL people money, these are things that we should be cautioning people about. We should be contemplating on how to bring the people to book because they are taking the people money. But not where somebody work for their own high-end money, trying to please their family. So they're going to say that if the man work and send his daughter or son to a good school in Liberia, would that be another crime? Or would that show that yes, this brother is doing the wrong thing in Liberia? No, but that is the perception. These are some of the strategies the opposition always think that when they do this, our people will feel that, oh yeah, this government is not doing anything. This government is not helping the Liberian people. But we're here to clarify that to them. People got to live. People got to still be able to like make their family to think that yes, they are there for them because that's the responsibility for any legitimate and respectful father. So thank you, my caller.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. I'll listen to the next caller here. Caller, good morning. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning,
Hey, Mateus, how are you?
and thank you for the show. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I just want to say something.
We are 3 now on the show, so anytime you want, we can send you the link. You can follow us. We're hearing you loud. I said we are 3 on the show now. Okay, that's why I know. I know your schedule. Your schedule can permit you. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You see, the CDC Youth League, they are errors. I'm so disappointed in my own children. I'm so disappointed in them. To be very frank, like the first brother that called from Duporo, and why he just said, I got sick in my stomach when I saw that press conference. When they were having press conference, you see that when someone was talking this, they can be telling all they were CDC since 2004. When are they going to have press conference to call the press to showcase the projects that are going on in that country? When the youth will get together and say, you know what, today we're taking a campaign to us.
Yeah. To go see. To go motivate our people.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
For our people as a ruling party, when are they going to do that? They are telling me with me. Yesterday, or therefore yesterday, Pastor was to his, I know, with his declaration party, and telling you, Lord, that the things like Darius like here, they don't have anything for themselves. That want to, that living the best day. He constant living, telling them that Liberia is a dangerous place. They shouldn't go there for development. When they go to Liberia, they get sick, they will die. When the press, the CDC Youth, when they were coming to have a press conference to debunk him.
Yeah.
But somebody buy the law and check it. What did he? With low salary and thing on it, and when they come in something. Some of those ministers, I got my nose nephew that he's a mechanic and he can go to the workshop and buy a car. Some of the ministers that I know, they can send the law 1,005 years, they go and buy the car and sell it to good and send it to them. How much is car that somebody can even buy? Even when you're working, you're not able to go and credit. That when they will go have press conference.
Yeah.
But the Bible says when you see somebody or jealous person, someone who is jealous of you, that the person can be checking and what is it? Be checking your counting your blessing every day because they are so jealous of you.
Yeah.
When are you going to get up? To go to Gobato market and go help the people over there. Say, you know what? They put things in order. As a youth league that can bring on the shoulder all the people they say they're speaking over there. When they will get the news, they will get the news. And then today we will be to Cloudtown to showcase. Today we will be to the free post and showcase. Today we're going to what is it, Broadway, the new NSA building to showcase to the Liberia people. You understand me? These are the enemy with me.
That's be okay.
I do it.
Oh, okay. That's so
You can mute yourself.
People to promote it and go to the citizen and demote dedicated their own ministers and they can get a position. When are they going to go to some of where he get a university to showcase that own university and show it to students and show it to the country? When? Those are there we need to our own people need to bring them to public energy and debunk them and tell them they're wrongdoing.
She's making a good point. She's making a good point, Mr. Dan. She make a good point.
Really? Let her finish.
They are the one that killed in the party. The sin are over there. You hear me? There's supposed to be security in our town. To be happy. For the city to be clean. To be happy that the people will not be there in that place. Where are they going to go to the Douala market, the new Douala market? Where are they going to go to the CDC Youth League? When they will get together and go to Douala market and go showcase the new Douala market and say, you can't. So then we have a press conference. Yeah, all the press people go there. But the funny thing about it, when there's something negative, that's the time you see the small TV, the other TV, that TV, they all go to them because they know what? They're coming to negative thing that it will go out.
Yeah.
You hear me? You can buy a car for your wife. You can take shopping and waste it over it.
Yeah.
You know what the man and the woman went they're going through?
Right.
They went through before they get to that level. And there's some women that maybe they will leave. But say for you to stay with me until I get this, I will make you sacrifice. I will make you proud. People can do that. Is that why the CDC Youth League will go and showcase? They are disgraced to the Youth League. Yeah, I'm so disappointed in my own song. I be with it. Send it over there. And the reason why someone don't want to do nothing for themselves. Sorry to say it.
We want to Arabi. We want to respond to you. Your statement is very look. We didn't know how to say this thing. Then you coming up with this kind of point to make it look better for us this morning.
I'm telling you,
we appreciate you. Want to respond to this? The point that he just outlined over here. Those are some of the things that we have been saying over and over again on the platform. Jealousy and envy is killing our country slowly.
Yeah.
How will young people be fighting one another? Young people fighting one another. Look, those days the old people who were leading our country, they never had time for those things. We never used to see those things. They promoted one another. But look at today. Roosevelt who is hard working sitting down here. If you make Roosevelt done something in CDC, probably they will kill me some money. Okay. They will, because I'm all over the place. They will get jealous until maybe some people will go and kill me for no reason. Look, so now people feel, if you don't know me, actually you always like mistaken to say Roosevelt is boastful. Le Atenela in me, I was born with it. Look, I can't sit down 1 hour without doing something that look, I will get sick.
Yeah.
The energy in me, look, is too much. So now midnight, I will be sleeping and wake up. I just want to do something after my woman will say, "Hey, my God, go and do something so you can release yourself a little bit before you can't sleep." Look, that's how I'm looking at. So when I'm doing deposit, the man both if you and my dad spend the whole day together, probably will kill me because I'm look, that's how it look like. Why would we hate people for what God has given them? We should be promoting one another. You know how many projects or Georgia is doing in the country? Who is going there to show some of those things to people?
They're not doing that.
They're not going there to
nobody is showing. Even the one in Morovia. How many times we see those people to go to those places to show those things up and be there dancing to those places they going live video they're doing. They don't do it.
But you see,
because within their heart that Georgia is doing too much.
Yeah.
But then they were they killing. Listen, you see how they are posting my clinic project. People say I'm posting. It's not
no.
I go in your room to go put my thing there. My thing I post it on my Facebook page. What is hurting you so much about it? You need to promote anything you do. If you promote it, people will not know. If we were promoting job, we are in Liberia, we think opposition will show. No. They will not look. If we were promoting every day, we posting about that main project. Look, people will give up because they're not seeing. I alone, I got 5,000 people on my friend list, and I got 4,000 plus people following me.
Yeah.
Anytime I post, you know how many people can view what I post? So if we post, all of us will be posting those small things. Then people will get confused because they will keep seeing it.
Yeah.
And on the Facebook, anytime you say you will see those things, it will pop up.
What are the projects the owner taking?
So the CDC Youth League is under in Morovia. It's under in Morovia.
You work in the government. Okay, let's go government then one side. You want to tell me in this area come together and say, look, we want to do field of Bevo. So about 3 to 4 strategic areas. So that it will showcase the president project.
Yeah.
They not get that sense. They don't get a creative mind.
They don't get it.
In the sense, you don't talk to them to tell them about this thing. They will start telling you, oh man, that thing, there's government, I want government, we not enjoy. What are you supposed to do to enjoy?
Right.
They don't have a creative mind. But that destructive jealousy that is in there. No, Mr. Dan, this is not time for us to sugarcoat those children, their behavior. That the reason why you see the wife is bringing the party chairman. Must be our party chairman. You are not to allow that. He's the proper chairman. I'm not going to allow that because I know the children consulted him. We want to have a press conference on this. No, this is not an issue we want to have press conference on. No. We're not going to shoot ourselves in the leg.
I swear. When people laughing at you, people, you're jealous of each other. People laughing at you.
Mr. Dan, we are here. Like I said, most of the time, I said, me, I'm a Democrat in America here. Democrat don't even know where I live.
No.
When they get my email address, they send me email every day. We have to contribution. And the contribution going on. We have $1 million get a project and this that. We start keeping $2 million. Your dollar will come.
Yeah.
I have to send that $2 to them. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You see?
Do that. You understand me?
Right.
They say that they say they are policy. And they still in that country. They are the witch. Let me tell you, if you don't know, I will say to them, if they don't want to vote for Georgia 2023, here they go say that. Here they go say that. And that's where people see what Georgia is doing. And they find it good in their eyes. And they will re-elect it. That's why. You understand me? For those that got the third division, they are enemy with E. We don't know. We don't own opposition. It's not the opposition. They show it to us now for the second and the third time. It's already a disgrace to us. be there?
Yeah, Friday. And Friday we're gonna be. We're gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to face of people. Mama Molu supposed to say, you know what, the party. We are going to face of people. You understand me? Where is the coalition? Yeah.
It's just so sad.
Where is the coalition? Is the coalition that had a meeting? There is a big disgrace to the party. We're not going to take it from them. We need to put them in check. We who in the diaspora, CDC in the diaspora, government supporter in the diaspora. We should to put people in check. We're waiting for them. I just want to have press conference for that remark that Costa made. Therefore, yesterday, telling the whole world, DFK is a death squad. That when people you put that nobody want even go like to go do investment there to do nothing in Liberia. Because when you live and you go like you will die. Are they coming to debunk that statement? I just want to have press conference for Friday to Monday morning.
But Arabi, the people point they are assuming that this guy stole the money. Assistant minister have access to money in ministry.
But Mr. Dan, let me just say this: like,
we in a country, you and myself, we in a home. You get your home. I live in an apartment. I got a man that I drive here. I got a job that I make $14 per hour. Other people in the street right now, they stay on the road to beg for money. Someone they can sleep under the bridges because of their business. Because other people under the bridges. So you yourself, you will not work. You will not find job to do something for yourself.
right?
Is that what we're going to be? Then you see where the country is going. So everybody will just live in that joy and die. Is that what they don't want to die? They don't want to die. That's why the Bible said, and not all that say, Lord, we enter the kingdom of heaven.
No, heaven yet.
There are other people that accept for that place.
All right.
They are saying, Lord, but they will not reach it.
Arabi, Lord, thank you so much. Okay, time to other caller. Thank you so much, our co-host. Thank you.
Let me just say something about what I was
wanted to call on WhatsApp. You guys should not call on the WhatsApp because I'm using the same phone, my computer down, so I could not continue with that. So you can call on the phone number that I just displayed down there. Yeah, go ahead, listening. Go ahead and make some point here about what she.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say thanks for our sister for her brilliant ideas she put out there. But one thing we got to remember, Mr. Dime, and for the supporters of CDC and to the Liberian people, you know, sometimes in every society, there got to be people sometimes like that, even within the midst of our family sometimes. For example, so now you will be in a family and maybe God bless you, even within your own family, not everybody within your family going to like the blessing God gave you. But that doesn't mean that you should take it because maybe the person is not your family, is not happy with you for whatever is happening for you.
Look, listening, that's the crazy thing. In your family, somebody God bless, then you hear that person, then you are sick.
People are sick, Mr. Don. People are sick.
That you sick.
People sick. But that's sometimes the nature of human being. But we gotta be able to like turn it around in a sense where
it's just the behavior of African. Not everybody is just like that. You white people will not do that.
No.
They push each other up.
They push, But now us, Africa, we don't push each other. We try to denigrate each other. Like just what our sister was just saying. Where in the world you call yourself a Liberian? You call yourself a Liberian, Mr. Don.
Okay.
You call yourself an African like Henry Costa. You standing on the international stage, talking about your country in a way where even people that have the minds of going to Liberia to carry on development, to carry on a project, or to carry on anything that's going to be positive about our country. But you standing outside talking about Liberia is not safe. Liberia is not a place that you can go to carry on development. What do you think you're doing to Liberia? The same Liberia you say you care about, the same Liberian people you say you want to rule. So what you say, you're contradicting yourself. But this is the society that we find ourselves. So we that in the midst of them to do the clarification, we got to be continuously in a position, Mr. Don, to take that responsibility to make our brothers and sisters to understand some of these plight. Because it will always be in our society, especially when it comes to the politics in Liberia. People will look at something white because it's not in their interest. They make it to look red. So we have to continue to take that responsibility, Mr. Don. But I want to say thank to our sister that gave her point. I want to say thank for her view.
All right, thank you. Let's listen to our next caller here. Caller, good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? I'm okay. Who is this? Oh. How are you? God.
And so one of the major factors in such a thing that is happening to the youth in Liberia is that people who hold certain positions in our government as related to understand they are certain people qualified for certain positions and they are certain people that supposed to be certain things. I wouldn't be surprised, I wouldn't be hurt.
What's your name?
Why I say
You
that?
good?
Because
Lucini, you can mute yourself in the background, please.
you get me?
Yeah, hold on. Lucini, if you are hearing me, just mute yourself in the background, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So some of these guys, for opposite to get better position in this government, I'm not going to be against a minister who spends $10 on you a day because he works. Now look at the economics in our country. The meal that man is eating cannot be more than $10 US because it is Liberia. So if he works every month, starts to get $10 to buy food to eat because in life when you change your level, you have to work in line with that. So he was opportunity to get a job. And this year I see him heartbroken because one of the major what is actually happening in our party is Minister Maye. I'm saying that whoever, even some people might be mad with me, let me explain my point. Because there's somebody young here who today are crying in the government for a very long way with CDC that I know.
Right.
And some people that have gotten better position in the government from CDC 2011 prior to 2017 because they saw that CDC had query, they saw the possibility of CDC getting the presidency. So the only thing is so that the president can be able to listen to that cry because they have been laughed at. People have laughed at them. People have been questioning young guys who lost their job because they supported CDC. Majority of the young men working on the government almost in offices as officers, but it's not about that job. Put down everything to follow our party. Some of us, let me have my granddad who supported CDC for the one. And in our district, the CDC heritage decided to put David Johnson for a unity party. You are not personally instructed the unity of CDC in the district that they are nothing, they are bunch of dead. But Nigeria had the audacity to confront especially on the CDC government in section number 1, solely as most of our country's development citizens. So if you think the youth of CDC in section will come out to have such a press conference against the government, no. But Nigeria is one of the major factors in the government behaving the way they behave. So nobody will get mad at them. And moreover, these young men who I wonder what to play with them, they didn't have their way. Young men who today having money to buy cars for our family, shouldn't be the ones that to be receiving such a thing. Not because they are in CDC, but some people long down the way. They are not benefiting nothing. They are against. Okay, there's 7 out of this. They have 17 districts in most of our country. Out of the 17 districts, 15 cities were able to conquer during the 2017-11. The 12 expiring, among the 12 expiring, and one is a 60 minister. The government was sat on the side because my head control the listen to President we are okay. And President we only support I love my president, but one of the questions I want to manage young people in Liberia to say against President we is Minister Nathaniel Market. And I repeat, all this girl has been, she has abused it in many ways, so refuse to even get accessibility to the president. So if they come up for press conference, they have put it inside. You know, CDC Youth never do such a thing. They have never had seen with the battleground. Medicine has seen this stay in the school and the free as medicine when Bob Bearership was the only who accessed for the position. When Bob Bearership was the only who they were sitting with his president, with President Wilson, they were be sitting for 2 hours, 10 hours, they be sitting for 30 people who are sick. And two were loaded and give them position, then they sit down to wash it in their face. I don't care how much dollars you use for life. The money they are using, the money that they have put about their other schools. How many of them go boys who never used to have money for 20 cents for themselves? They can get them to. How many of them so bitter that they can go to this local bosses to be able to help our minister, deputy minister, Senate president, everyone under the recent CDC is going down to the president. We are doing his effort until he can start the best way he can start. CDC going to die down, meaning that election is going to have balance. They're not going to join CDC because they have integrity, but they're going to stay in motion. You know how many people I know that used to battle for CDC, they have become woke started because they're stealing. They're trying to too much on them. If you cannot get them a job, then the minister is responsible for it. How many of them can still get a paycheck on CDC and for the old money that is to pray for them? They forget all these days. No. Everything I hope that we are here, but then minister, they're making the children seem very embarrassed because the children know all of their history, where they're coming from. Some of them will never follow CDC because they want to just coming to report it in school. So God bless you, they appoint you on watching that. That is the meaning of the press conference. And I want the apologize to them to keep calm, but they have still too long been muted. They have to speak up so the president can realize that it is very effective. And I have an opposition in CDC, but because the people in the polling position don't deserve it.
Okay, let me come in a little bit. Okay, thank you so much. Is that the reason why they issue the press statement against the people?
Yes, but the president alone that they making fun of this. You didn't give me job. I cover when you telling me get job when we agree you get your job. But let me come in showing you so hopefully you follow us. This is complete point the thing on the young.
Okay, let me again ask you another question. So what if they are just issue press statement directly to President we are and say we've been suffering for you too much? We're still suffering here. What do you have for us? What do you think will happen?
No, they cannot do that, but they are professional. They have to have something to think about it.
Oh, so they should go against one another so they will be able to satisfy themselves? They should go against one another so they will be satisfied?
No, they're not against one another, but they want to try to get that difference out there. But what I'm saying, I'm not in support of the press conference firstly, but the fact that sometimes not everybody get 100% resisting. To understand who buying things for our West, some of them ones who are never part of CDC, they insulted them because they were part of CDC. If you can help, how many of them helping the youth, the management?
Yeah, hold on for me a little bit. Why should they be here responsible for CDC who have never got job? Because simply he back out for his wife. Why should he be here responsible? Is he the one that giving job to people?
Nobody said.
Mr. Don, the first
thing,
let me just say that the first, everybody will not be in the CDC government, Mr. Don, will be having job in the CDC-led government. It's not possible. That possibility is not there. So that one thing we got to make clear to our people. It's not everybody's in the CDC-led government will be able to in this government.
The government that was 9,000 for for 12 years between the party and everything. What he has to give accountability for? I support my party. I love CDC to death. But what they do, you know, will say, they say a hospital, they don't even know. A hospital means an argument. They don't even know what to do. That's really fast, guys.
That's what I am asking about. That's what I'm saying. So even if those two guys that they saw the other man eating food, the other man trying to satisfy a wife, even if they fire the two of them today, all the CDC will get job and they will be satisfied.
It's not one job.
What is about now? What's the anger? The anger is all about.
People CDC only party today. CDC was a party with super umbrella people. So some of the things they play something they try happy, and some of the guys are some of the reasons they are having such a conference because they have this incentive and self-content. Like because I supported the massive supported CDC government, we supported them, we voted for this. At the end of the day, you're our brother, you're our sister. You know that some of the people who hold minister position, even for these guys to get active benefits to live, just like for me to see President Weir.
So one of the things that we're supposed to understand here is this. Being part of the political party is different than being there to work. It's not everybody who part of the political party, they are there to work. I don't know why we're thinking this way low like this. In the United States, the people who are members of the Democrat or Democratic Party, do you know all of them working? Are you believe that they're all working for the government?
No. Most of
they
them
are not
in private sector.
So why CDC should just believe that all of them should work? If they don't work, that means nothing good is going on. About one now. About one. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If the people are dissatisfied, they have to issue press statement directly to the president. And they spread themselves that, oh, we suffer too much and we are not getting benefit of what we're doing. Can you come in and find something for us? Why not they do it like that? Instead of going after each other. No, we should not think that way. Okay, let me come in. Do you follow my Facebook page, my main Facebook page? Do you follow me? Okay. I post a lot about my family, not just wearing local clothes. We buy our African clothes. It's not expensive. African clothes not expensive. That's how we can save our money. So most of the clothes we wearing, people feel that it's so much expensive. We're spending too much money. The clothes that are coming a day. We get one style that we can buy the clothes in. They're not expensive, but we always want to wear them. So because I'm wearing African clothes like this with my family, so when CDC, when they hire me in CDC government, that means I should start wearing rounded t-shirt all the time so that you will know that I'm really working for you. I can't wear in the government. I should not wear what I used to wear before. I should not take pictures with my family anymore. I should not make my family happy because I'm working in CDC government. That's why you're trying to tell us.
They're trying to get credence to the opposition.
All right, thank you so much. Now thank you so much. This is the open forum. We can even take call from opposition, whoever position is in. Yeah. We are discussing national issues concerning CDC Youth League press release, okay? Or press statement, whatever it is you may call. You are welcome to call here to give your view on this issue. We're not against anybody. I'm not going to cut anybody off. We are just trying to find reason or solution why people are getting so angry with each other, because people feel that they're not working. That's what I'm telling you. They came in joy in Liberia. Do not kill me because of what I do. Because I continue to do what my thing, this thing I'm doing. I don't start it today. If you feel that I will get tired of that Allah, you will always see me in the same position. I don't change. I'm an active person. I don't sit down. So if you get angry, you get jealous, you will kill. In fact, you will kill yourself, and not even me. Because your jealousy will not go nowhere. Call up, good morning, your name. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Brad. This is Steve. Were you not talking off today?
No. He looking for. How do I call it? He looking for somebody to save me, eh? Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead, Chief.
It's so good that your decisions, they are still coming up this morning to speak on the ills in the CDC-led government. Yes, they are speaking the ill this morning. I started listening this morning, listening to you. You see, Roosevelt, our country is like, when things is happening, when people talking there, they take it out of context. More especially when you are in opposition or the ruling position. People are speaking their minds. Citizens are speaking their minds this morning. It's good that you give them chance. You're not cutting everybody or anybody off this morning because they are speaking the truth. The reason is this, Roosevelt. If you are in government, even if people not getting what they're supposed to get, when these children come to you, you know, we used to call it way back Kabulu. You go Kabulu somebody, you go to the ministry, you say, oh, Chief, I'm here. So the person work on you in his or her office. I mean, what news? What happening? You know, you listen to people, though. When you listen to people, you take in their view. Oh, Chief is tough on me, or I'm going. Okay, my man, get the $50. That man got $50 that day to go feed his or her family member. If you do it like that, if you struggle with somebody, President Weah played Lulu when he was not president. He played Lulu with those guys. Moluba Molu played Lulu with those guys. Jefferson Koji played Lulu with those guys. Look at their lives today. They are working. If I'm working for my money, I have to enjoy it. My family have to enjoy it. Then I give a little bit of help to friends. Look at these guys' life today. When they see their life improving, and those that fought with you, you know what they call breakaway? Like why people break away and start looking in different directions. But if the government cannot cater to their party thing, they always bring problems. Two, you talk about CDC Youth something. Those children are very ruthless. Something, for example, your children in the house, if you are catering to one person, they even turn against you. If you can't even take them to football parties, they turn against you. Even if you can't take them to go buy Chuck E. Cheese, they turn against you. Common milk, they turn against you. If you can do anything in the house for them, one little thing, they turn against you. If I'm lying, both of you there, funny. Because I've watched funny something when he was talking about Darius Dillon. Darius Dillon work for his money. The other minister works for his money. And people want to tell us that they can't enjoy it. You and my son here, we're cleaning poo every day.
No. Brother, let me hold you right there, please. This issue that we are discussing is far from Dillon issue. Lord, let me tell you, people hold you by your voice. Okay? They don't tell the Liberian people that all of these things that other people were doing were not something that any government official able to do. He criticized them. That's the reason the Liberian people are holding Dillon by high esteem. They don't want him to do the thing that he spoke against. So you cannot make the comparison with what we are saying. Those guys that did anything, they never criticize anybody that you cannot buy a car for your wife, you cannot put shampoo on car, you cannot go to nice restaurant to eat. They never said those things. But they don't say those things that people in government they cannot do. Yeah, hold on now. Hold on. We can't talk together like this. We can't talk together.
Okay.
So if he who said those things that were wrong, he going now to do them, then of course people had to call him back and say, what are you doing? If he had not talked about it, who will get time, whether you wherever you want to travel, who going to get time? But he spoke against other people for doing stuff like that. Don't put they don't eat this thing that we discussed in place. Go ahead. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Okay. All right. You see, what Dillon was talking about, if Dillon is wrong, I will tell you Dillon is wrong. When Dillon is right, I will tell you Dillon is right. I guess what Dillon was talking about during the campaign was for government officials to be leading on government street. They should not run.
Listening, put your phone on mute.
They should not do anything.
Listening, please mute yourself.
It's very, very simple. So, this company politicians, they are like water flowers. If you ever observe politicians, they are the water flowers. Where the water flow, that's there where they go. And where the other water go in the left, that's there where they go. Don't look at it politically and psychologically. All of us, when we are psychologizing people, we say a lot of things, and sometimes we can't remember what we talk about. And some people do remember.
So just forget so soon? That's what you're trying to tell me?
Say that again?
So just forget so soon about what you told the people?
I'm talking about politicians.
That's what I'm saying. For him to just forget. Okay.
For the flight issues, don't wait on Dillon tomorrow. Dillon will be on Spoon TV tomorrow. He will clarify everything that he has to do, okay? Don't wait for him tomorrow so that he can clarify whatsoever he did or whatsoever that people are saying for. Thank you very much for having me this morning. Then you didn't cut me off.
That color monitor is granting too much. The color monitor is granting.
Yeah, you are said to your monitor grand because in the car, if you get low internet, that's what happened. So if you don't have good internet, you can be on the background there and be monitoring. Yeah, because we're using different programs, you need to get full internet before you operate. You see how you going like that, you just keep checking because your internet is low. That's why you outside. You can't operate with this thing when you not have full internet or service. So the problem here is people they not want to be bold to say issues that affecting people. In fact, other people are talking about, they will come because everything is just about defending your own. The other person will come to defend their own. Even if they are doing the wrong thing, they will want to defend. But for me, I strongly condemn the CDC Youth League for their press statement. I don't think it was called for. I don't think it was right for them to do. To go down so low on other people. What they think that other people are doing against their will, I don't think it was covered. I don't think it's something that even warrant people to go to talk about, to take airway. I don't think so. We got a lot of things to discuss. There are a lot of things that we have in Liberia that the Youth League is supposed to be paying attention to. They need to ask the authority to get them car to travel, to patrol the Leeward County. I need to spend 2 days each in each of those places to have discussion with other youth in those places. To exchange war with youth, other youth in those places. Somebody were in Maryland over there. Are they able to come to Monrovia? No. Not everybody will have money to pay their way to come to Monrovia. So you, the youth, when you group yourself, you go to those places, you meet up with the other youth group over there, you can sit down and discuss on national issues. Those are the kind of things we want them to start doing. Okay? To make the case. Put the case before the other youth. And tell them that this president will do this, but here is why he has accomplished within the short possible time that he has been here. Guys, this time, sooner time will be getting from this point to this point. They are not doing those things. They are not doing those things. But probably jealousy is too much. Because they look among them, they pick one person to go, maybe to be assistant minister. That means everybody they're not able to go to be assistant minister. Confusion starting, jealousy coming in, envy is coming, and all of those things combined coming in to play on people's mind. Those are the kind of problems that we are seeing. We need to promote each other. We need to promote each other. A Roosevelt Dan can be giving opportunity to even go and say, come here and be Senate Major to this place here. Why will you go after me instead of promoting me? They don't go that way. We don't do that. Then you think who else will come to school? Can you call yourself mute, please? You see him mute yourself when you're ready to talk.
Yeah, mute myself. But the background like that's brownie. I don't know. What are you getting it like that?
Yeah, and from your side. You're not mute yet. Mute yourself. Yeah, hit the match. Mute yourself.
I don't mute myself already.
Yeah, mute yourself. When you're ready to speak, then you can what it call. Okay. All right, that's what happening. So we need to promote ourselves. We, the CDC, we need to promote ourselves. We need to promote the party. We need to promote our leader. We need to promote the infrastructure development that we are seeing in the country. Instead of all be fighting one another. What is the reason of we fighting of us fighting one another? There's no reason. It's a business argument that people are making. Why the man should back out for a wife? He only made $2,000. He not able. Look, this system in the United States is in Liberia. People can take car loan in Liberia. As long as you're working, they will look at how much you make per month. How much is your expenses? The people will determine. Nobody paying. I don't know whether some people paying house loan or mortgages in Liberia. I don't know about that. But if somebody is making $2,000 in Liberia, that's a lot of money. The reason we're making a lot of money here and we feel that we're not making money is the bill that we pay here is, look, we got more things to give it back to the people. So sometimes we work for the money and we don't handle it. But in Liberia, you get your own house. If you're making $2,000, you know how much money you're talking about? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So why you think that man cannot set aside at least $200 to be paying for car every month? And you still get a job? The people in the car company, they only want to know whether you're working or you're not working. Where you're working, they know your pay coming regularly. They can give you car. Whatever car you want, you can go. You make agreement, you take the car, you be paying. They are not even investigate whether this guy took the car on loan or how he got a car. They assuming that maybe he's stealing money, where he got the money from. They all confused. 2,000 like United States, that I think that's small money in Liberia. That somebody cannot look at even 500 and say, I will pay my car 500 before we go 2 years, maybe 2 or 3 years. I finish with the 10,000 payment that I was going to pay on the car. Then we make it a case. We make it a case. We're making it a case. We're talking about it all over the world. Let me hear from the caller here. Caller, good morning, your name. Where are you calling from? Yeah.
Okay, then me calling back again. I want to talk to your friend. I got the car, and the girl I'm on the car. I want to talk to them.
Yeah, later. She listening to you.
The reason why he's supporting the youth is saying the youth are right because you see the youth is dedicated to their own people. So he said they are right. But if the youth want to have a press conference to showcase whatsoever the president is doing or president, and you come out to talk about it, he will come there to debunk you.
Yeah.
And the government is not doing nothing. You understand me? So he said that the youth come out in a wrongful manner. And what they did, we don't like it because I was talking about it. He wants to come to say, oh, they are right. You see what the opposition can do? This is not good at all, Mr. Dan. Then I come back to my sister or daughter that were on the land. I don't know what age, so that's why I say sister and daughter.
That's your daughter. You older than think that.
Mr. Dan, in the first place, we are saying A and we say A again. Destructive jealousy that is breaking the party down. That
it is. My job, I'm working right now. I got my apprentice here. When I came after I think 1 year, and she came into the job. Guess what? Also, when I was supervisor for agency, I advocated for to people supervisor for their house. And I thought, so now I start to work. I said, let's pray. We would pray. I was in Liberia last year when the people appointed her as supervisor for their house. She said, I will not tell her outside there. I will wish she would come before I tell her. We are here. So now, so then when I fall short, I call her, she covered up for me. This is kind of like we need to live. But others are not a die.
No way.
Therefore, the mayor for the city of Burundi, the youth over there are expecting them to flow into that particular department. Those that don't have a career. Someone that could be the city police to help to do the training and things and be getting happy. They refuse to go there. I used to send money to them, some of them. I used to send them money. According to me, I said, guess what? I said, you $50 is finished. I said, you $75 is finished. I said, you $20 is finished. They will not help you. We can do something. What the career you got? Someone else said, one of them, oh, I'm a plumber. The other one said, oh, I'm a painter. The other one said, they're carpentry. I said, guess what? We can get a company. Let's make a proposal. Don't go in the community. Look for one of the public schools. That we can go and renovate it. The money will come from you and not coming from your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Then we showcase it. For then we start making a proposal to government to say, oh, we can do this. We can do that. I said that those that get company that what they can do. But you got to make that testify fresh. The first money I sent to them for them to buy rent and share in the community, they share in the second money I sent for them to pay $1,500 a month. Today they don't come and phone no more.
Mm.
What am I trying to say? I'm not breaking that down. One of them, the American embassy in Liberia is hiring. They got a job listing there. Supposed to work in the kitchen, security, this, that. One of them went and looked at the list. They tell me, my credential, the kind of book I know they want to tell you with my education, the position in here, they are too low for me. I can't work there. So how you expect to get a job? But every day she calls me the president. We ain't get job in the government. The people eating the money. The people doing this. We want to tell the citizens that certain corporation or whatsoever Deputy Coach working, and the children were not jealous of Deputy Coach being the minister over there. They will go and work over here. Mr. Dan, they only know that going on in a library, not going on. When I hear today, but no, we don't want to.
Arabi, let me come in a little bit. The problem about us in Liberia is we just get big show. Look, here in this country, people with master degree, they are working in a factory.
Okay.
They know what they are there for. In the food area, their job is to produce food for people to eat. And they're getting paid for what they do. When they say I get master degree, I cannot work here, that job. Yeah. Library. Mm-hmm.
On the farm, the clinic intestine. Can you imagine? Then somebody will come on the land and say the government not getting job. In the country they're working with government. No one that live in Australia. What do you eat Australia? You eat Canada. Whatsoever you call it from. You call it from there in America. There are which of the government office you working. Or which of the government official that giving you job. How many doctors years ago you want for the government to do before your work? Look at that place there, that place when they were breaking that block over there. The president stood ready that day, the two was sitting there. They were thinking what it is, munya. He stood there and said, munya, you're doing, you apply here so you can come and build the playground. That is, I know, Barrow practice ground. Your people are
government official, somebody making $1,000 or more or $2,000, they will be taking the money and be giving it to you all the time. People very happy then. You can't be feeding somebody all the time because they can't give you the scratch the guy. We need to stop. We need to stop that. This is a money war. What made that Ghana, Nigeria, they also be growing this time? We want to get to Guinea on a refugee camp. When Action Fair begin to get a job, the Guinean came out and said, no, you're going to get out of the job to the refugees. I want to know what. So the Guinean didn't more working for us.
Yes.
And the money that you're making when they start dating their own. So they go that can attend to a big city.
But somebody coming from Guinea. Somebody come from Guinea, they get be wiping people's shoe in the street. Before he look that man finish getting money. And we in Liberia, we say that is great. You cannot go and do those things. Well, it is true. But if other people can do and get money, then there is no need. You did, let's see.
People bury their home, they never go there and go to this national thing. That's what they're doing. Also, my friend is doing the rest of it, they don't want to do anything. And you see, Mr. Dan, you see, one of the things that can make people they get to nothing for themselves, right? You see, Abby there, the little job he's doing now, he's still a hippo and working, finding something to do for himself, for him to get something for himself for the future. He's not doing it because he's afraid. He was assistant agriculture minister. If I pay her about me, I do this, they will come after me. So he is afraid. So now tomorrow, when you lose that job, you will be empty hand and be passive hand. You understand me? So this kind of thing we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. That press conference will run today and will run tomorrow. They are our own children. They are our own children. They are wrong for that press conference. They destructive jealousy. When you're jealous of people, they cancel their blessing all the time. Instead of you be happy for you to get promotion too. They need to stop it. How many of them CDC Youth League, my daughter talking about? How many of them are going to market and say, you know what? I want to be your husband to be cleaning your yard every month. So you should be paying me. See, the problem is happening. Those that get horses, they don't Asian boys, somebody don't get what is in the paper in the country, what they are doing. Even those that get paper, some of them they can fly snow in your yard, they will try and get your car, they don't know what yet. Anytime winter time, I don't want to be cleaning your snow. They clean your snow in your yard, $60. Some of them will say, I will be passing your glass. That job right there. You think they're not in Liberia there? They're not there. What is that? They're working for the Lawali people. They're working for Lawali people. They're working for people. They're washing your clothes and things. Sorry to say, and I'm being fair. You understand me? But when it comes to their own people, they want to denigrate them. We need to stop that thing. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Arabi. We appreciate the line is still open here. Look on the screen that the number there. You will see the number right on there. Just moving in circle, then you will see the number at the bottom of the screen. You can call here to make your view. And let me tell a little bit our second topic that we have this morning. I think when we came on the last time to talk about Dillon, Ryan flying in the first class to go to the United States, other people thought that we were just doing it out of jealousy or out of hatred, but it wasn't so, you know, because we want to, society want to hold you by your voice, what you tell people, and what you think you telling people that you are exactly what you telling them. They don't say a lot of good things in Liberia. It catch people out. And today to be different than what he has said to the people in Liberia is something that we all supposed to be thinking about. Even though politicians can lie to us sometimes, they come to say things and they don't do, but his own was too much. He make it look like beside him, there is no other president in Liberia who can be better than him. That's what all the people believe. Now he and the front page, they are on the case right now. It's not just with us who try to look at it, the thing that you want to use the Liberian people continually, but it's now between he and the African, or how do you call it, Front Page Africa. The Front Page Africa is the same group yesterday, reported yesterday, that they were trusting. Anytime when they post things against the government, they will take it and be running with it. That's the same Front Page Africa who is now investigating how he got the first class, and he keep lying that he flew on an economic class. That's the same Front Page Africa. It's not different. So between he and the Front Page Africa, because the Front Page Africa attacked him directly. But he lied to the people. He used economic class for Liberia to Ghana. And Lucine, can you mute yourself? Yeah, okay, thank you. You want a background so when you're making noise, it can show you. So he used first class, economic class from Liberia to Ghana. When he got to Ghana, he upgraded his ticket from economic to first class. That's how he got to the United States. And the people got all the documents. They follow everything, they got all the documents. Now he's not being able to still admit that, yes, he flew on first class. So between he and the people, now it's not us again anymore, because this is about Liberia. We should not just buy people up because we feel we support them. Actually, when they do wrong, we need to talk about. The CPP who yesterday they were saying that Darius is a good person among the entire government official in Liberia. Now his behavior is different. Are they coming now to ask him, Dillon, you make us yesterday to believe you that you are the best person, we can even promote you and take you to presidency? Now you are getting different. Are you still part of the people, or are you still different than the Dillon you portrayed yourself yesterday? What is it that you're doing? Are some of them able to be bold to come to tell us? They're not doing it because they feel when they do that, they will be bringing themselves down. They don't want to be inside their own camp. But this is not about camp, though. We want to look for the best among the best. We want that. We want to look for good people. So at least in one of them, somebody can come and show that, yes, I'm the best person. We want you to maintain your character. We want you to maintain your style. We want you to maintain yourself, the way you say. In fact, you are telling us that you want everybody to be like that. We want you to maintain that, so that we'll be continue to add at least few people to you. But do we still got a lie that we talked about yesterday? Is Darius, they don't still the lie for the Liberian people? Is it actually still the lie that we're talking about? What had gone wrong? What had gone wrong? That's why we are talking. We listened to Rodney Sieh. He came on Spoon TV. He made it clear that he's not attacking Darius Dillon, but they are taking people to make sure that he lied to the Liberian people. He told other people before that they were flying on the first class, in fact, business class. That's not the way government officials are supposed to behave. They were mismanaging the people of money. Now, the Liberian people believe him. They trusted in him. They gave him the opportunity. Now he has gone contrary to what he told the people. He has even become worse than the people that he spoke against. So where are we now? Are we still want to add that we don't know nothing happened? Because he's the Messiah. When we talk about him, people say when you talk about this man, you will be famous. We were talking, and he had to be famous. That's true. Because he used George Weah's name in the negative way, he became famous. So we will continue to follow him. We will continue to follow him. Because we are looking for the best among the best. So if we have one or two, we want to make use of them. We don't want to say that, okay, today the man is best, then tomorrow we say we don't have. That's why we are keep digging deeper on any behavior issue or attitude issue toward this senator. Because he told us, he said a lot of things to us. We need to follow him closely to checkmate him to say, no, you are going off the land. Even if the people that support you, they don't know that you are going off the land, we will check mark you, we continue to pull you back on your track so you can walk straight and go. We're not going to let you go. We're not going to relinquish anything. We're not going to leave anything undone when you are going off the track. Caller, good morning, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, this is James Dillon. I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
All right, I'll hear from you this morning, James.
I might be too late for the conversation, but when I got in, the one I understand is concerning about the economic year, and that was first class.
Mm-hmm.
So, like what I just tried to make my input is, legislature and law making, there are quite differences when you're outside and when you're over there. So these things, when you're outside, you see a different thing. When you get over there, you see another thing. More precise, if you as a lawmaker, you will see things outside, but when you get there, you alone can change everything around. It's going to be impossible for you to change around. Maybe the only way it can change around a little bit is that the opposition got operating the both horses. You can do things, it works. Saying that, when you go there, you're going to change everything, it can't work that way. It's not just another place you go there, you say, this is what we want to do, then go by it. So if my girl come and say, we're getting these resources for social purpose, definitely it has to go across the school. This is not that is not the first person I can recall or during the youth administration, the youth representative in the House of Legislators. It was when the board of grandchildren became over at the start of some thousand, right? You say, you can't ride a jeep unless the librarian citizen their transportation to go to work and go to school and the rest of it, so you're not going to ride a jeep. But what kind of it didn't take long. It went back, you took that thing, got a rhyme because you had to go to work. That's what I put you there for. So for Darius, people who don't understand politics, maybe one with a dollar, they will say a lot of stuff that go against him, they'll be in fear of him. But it's not just easy. People can say things, and at the end of the day, they don't do it, especially when it comes to politics. Politics is not exact. So if today you ride or economic or ticket from Liberia to Ghana, then from Ghana it changed its whole stuff and come to America, and they started attacking that because he said those things were not good. But we know that those things were not good. But the matter of fact, I think that his own money is using. The only thing actually we should be against is the using the state money. The money intended for the state, intended for the people, if you use that particular money, people should have something to say about you. But if it's your own personal property, your personal money, if you want to write anything, for me, in my view, you can write anything you want to charter plane, you can charter plane. Provided if your work you're doing, the salary can see the amount to get a plane, we don't have problem with it. But it would find out that you're working and the salary can't see the start of plane, meaning that you got money from different areas, that it is not your salary. They will get problem with you. But for me, my point of view, if Darius don't write anything, his business, it might just be his own personal money. It will not be the government money or the people or multiple kind of money. It's not only for him, limited to him. Even it can be anybody in the ruling party.
So which one you call your own personal money, which one you call government money? Can you distinguish that from me, please?
Okay, if I say government money, don't understand this stuff. Okay, you're working, you spend it on. You know how much and the rest of your salary and all the other stuff you got it, you can all the spending. If you take if you grind the thing, that costs more than the salary, that means it's the government money. You store that money, it's not your salary. So how issue with
I'm not understanding that part though.
what I'm
No, just distinguish between government money and private money. If the person is working the government money, he working in the government, which of the money you call private money, which of the money you call government money?
It's the whole money. To buy what you buy.
Mm-hmm.
That means grab that money from somewhere else and you receive money inside your salary. Your salary. Let's just bring it up. If you pay the $10.
Mm-hmm.
Every month pay the $10. So then you want to pay a house. Let's say the whole year they pay $10 every month, $10 every month. The whole year is what? Let's say $100, right?
I don't know. Do you do your calculation, man?
Yeah. The whole it's $120. Then it's the $120. Then you pay the house that costs $5,000. Definitely. But the rest of our money is not your salary. The corruption. Because it's speaking against corruption. So if you do anything, you must be back in the land.
So the plane ticket was more than hold on for me. The plane ticket was more than Dillon's salary, or it was less than Dillon's salary.
So that's why we have a representative before we just come up with food. To say, oh yeah, why he ride this? Maybe that why he ride this?
No, you need to tell us because you say like money.
Yeah.
Was it more than the plane ticket or was it less?
If there is salary due to run anything to start up plane, it's salary. I don't have issue with that.
Apart from Dillon benefit and all that stuff, you're making 12,000 United States dollars as a salary.
Yeah.
So if the plane ticket more than 12,000 or it was less than 12,000.
Yeah, I would think so. Just come up with.
But you already concluded. You already concluded that like your own money. We don't supposed to talk about it. When somebody is working in a government, I don't know which money you call their own money, which money you call government money. Because the government paying them with the money, whatever they use, it's still a government money. But you call it the government, right? You working in the government, right?
Then that thing I will know that it can't afford what you buy. 500 and 500 when you get it, that's for the buy stuff.
Okay. Now people are complaining. Listen to me. Because you are not being straight, I want to know.
How many years when go my way there was 10 years? What will I pay? I'll pay 5,000. Then you get 500,000 house. Where you got money from? What business restriction? What the business is doing? All the struggle to go. So it's not only for they go to war in the country, but I ever been transport, it will be good to their team. People will be afraid of just take all money and there was nothing come out. So when I'm saying that, Michelle,
do you know
Darius' salary is used to charter a plane and go anywhere?
Do you know Darius' salary? Do you know President Weah's salary?
President Weah's salary?
Do you know his salary? I don't know. I'm asking you.
It should be used to the 4,000. Except the cost of your rate from the 80 at the present, 35,000. Yeah. Except they raised it up.
You guys are very interesting people like bro. You're interesting, you. So now Darius did not own a money. Darius did not money like private money. When other people ride the same place, they are own a government money. No proof. How you got it? Okay, my brother.
So China, please. You over there, it's working. You're right, it's not the one all over, but it's good thing that I'm telling you, we should make somebody wrong. Why you guys do this wrong?
All right.
You know how many work for? How many but they keep all on the ground for girlfriends, you know? And over there in the country, it's no money. The country, no money. Every time they're crying. But people buy luxurious cars. So where they get their money from? And they can't use the money to pay for as a situation. That money can fool. Got people with dollar get $90,000 too much. America here, look at the credit business, so there's no rather kind of car.
What kind of car that cost 90,000? Huh?
You said?
What car that cost 90,000 are you talking about?
How much things you get a brand new ready 2021?
So who using it?
No, I'm not. I'm saying something. I'm just setting an example. I'm saying something. I'm setting an example. But at the end of the day, we'll come for people to say, yeah, oh, somebody like that, there's something wrong.
No, listen.
For me, I'm believing the fine.
The car that Eugene, wait now, the car that Eugene Nagbe is driving is not his own car, a government car. Yeah, I'm just telling you that car is not his car, that government car. So if that's what we are saying, then we are wrong. Because it's bearing the lesson plate of the official lesson plate of the government. That's not a private car. The government purchased it for him to use. Yeah? So you can't hold him responsible for that. You have to hold the government responsible, and that the minister is carrying the official lesson plate of the ministry. So enough for him. That's it for the ministry to use. Okay. Okay, let's take what I want. Let's jump to the third discussion here.
Yeah.
The third discussion is
You don't say so. I know you're thinking, but whenever they do the wrong, you say the wrong. When they do the good, you say it. Me too. So that if you think you say you don't want to be a corrupt senator too, but if you get into the system and start to do the single thing, then you don't have to say everybody that don't do this. Then you just shut up. They all roll the same way. Maybe in a town or another people go there. That's all.
All right. Thank
to be clean. Then at the end of the day, that one is how I always have. If you outside somebody, that political means just get it. But you go in all of them, you don't look at this just bad. Why did I say those kind of documents? Everybody gets 50,000, 2,000. Then all of the senators agree here and anything. So that means the money they're not bring it. They don't wear that way.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. We got a few more minutes to close. We got a 15 minutes to close. So all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Duro. Thank you. So let me quickly join on our last topic before we move ahead. Maybe we'll take a few calls before we close. We'll be closing. What's the time now? Yeah, I plan to be here 2 hours. We are gone 1 hour 45 minutes, so I got 15 more minutes to go. So this morning, our next discussion probably will extend on that on Wednesday because we got 3 days now. We'll be on a platform Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. We will be here for these 3 days. One of the things that we will be discussing now before we close is the CPP primary is due in December, this year, December. And who do you think will win this primary? Who do you think will win the standard bearership for the CPP? And if so, will the CPP still hold after the convention, after their primary? That's the terrible question and very hard question part that we're going to be posing to our viewer and our listener. We want you to be sincere to tell us. We are seeing that in the CPP, there are 4 political parties combined together. And 2 of them are gave up completely that they're not going to be running. And 2 people are going head to head that they will be contesting. And the other person say they are qualified to go. And the other person say they are qualified to go. So we are looking at the 2 of them platform. Which of them that you think will be the better person to lead that ticket? And if that decision is reached, do you believe that the CPP will still hold together? Caller, good morning, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning. I'm Jala. I'm calling from Providence this morning.
Now listen to you, Jala.
Thank you so much for the show, Ambassador Don.
Thank you.
I've been following you this morning. And you talk on, so I will just touch on them quickly, one by one. The first one is the press conference by the CDC Youth League.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to be very careful how we do things, especially when it comes to young people. I was listening to one of our sisters who was talking. I listened to her religiously. I said, yes, she's saying the truth. You know, Genesis 14. If you keenly listen to the press conference, they were wrong for what they did from my view. Because down in life you go from step to step.
Yes.
You go from step to step in life. Don't tell me all the time you were in the market before you came from the same shoes you wore when you were in Liberia, the same type of shoes you're wearing here.
You cannot. I never even wear my good shoes. When you see something, you will run away.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at this man has worked for government almost 16 to 20 years. And then in government working. Can you tell me this man cannot afford to buy what we saw on Facebook?
Yeah.
Just imagine. This is this photo guy, he's an assistant minister. And he has worked in the government for almost 3 years, 24 years. And let's just assume that he makes $2,000 every month. Let's just assume. Can you tell me in your rational mind that you cannot afford to buy such a car? And especially for your wife, even those that are making a press release, I believe if some of them were in that position, they would have done more than what he did. I believe that. Because just imagine, Mr. Don, this is what our young people are not going to do. Nothing for themselves back home. This is what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That press conference, they shove themselves in our bed for that press conference.
Yeah.
Because all those young ministers, now people want to be watching them. Those of them are born learning about the build house. As soon as they put the foundation, they're going to come on Facebook and they're going to stop.
Yeah.
I saw that now this will be the guy who every year he gets 37 years old. Stands outside on Costa. Every year he's 37 years old. Every year. Oh yeah. Just go watch some of his video from 2012. 2012 he was 37 years old. And this year he's 37 years old. So just look at Henry Costa. The shoes he wore when he like and the shoes. Look at the program they went to in Minnesota. Look at the coat. Look at the shoes. You know how much it cost? So when you say because the Council of Patriots, I see those all great kids in Liberia. They call that the Council of Patriots. It's behind him. How many of them can afford wearing that shoes? The shoes you bought in the United States here, that shoes are on your phone buying them up to $650 US. So you know how many kids shoes going to buy in Liberia?
Mm-hmm.
So would that stop you from wearing shoes because you have poor people back home you're taking care of? I don't think they wanted to do right. That was wrong. The only thing they would have done, maybe they could meet him and talk to him, but I don't think you are working now because they're my wife, taking care of my kids. My wife, she does everything for my kids and myself. So are you telling me I should not surprise my wife and give her a gift that she would be like, wow, how can I get this? So let's just leave that aside. That was very wrong. The next thing is Dillon. You know, Dillon. Hello?
We are hearing you. You're loud here. We hearing you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. And lastly, before I go to Dillon, my sister has posted certain things. You know, people forget to know that degree is a factor. Degree is a factor.
Mm-hmm.
But our young brothers and sisters in Liberia, when they graduate from UL, they get a degree, they don't want to do any job beside office job. They're looking at that. The work they should do is your master's degree. And it doesn't work that way.
No.
Your work value your degree. Your degree does not value your work. The work you do values your degree. You can have a lot of friends. When I was in Liberia, what I used to do, I opened up a study class. I was in UL. I opened up a study class. The people used to pay me every week. The parents can give me $100 every week. I got a lot of kids. I was living by it. I was teaching. I never said because I think UL, I'm a sophomore student, I'm a junior student, I will not do this. That's why I'm suffering them today. They will keep begging our friends because they don't even want to work. Your work determines your degree. That's not your degree. The next thing is, when it comes to Darius, the wrong issue is not be a surprise to people. If you watch people talking, you not telling people, you will know. You will know if people talking the truth or they're not talking the truth. You will get to know. So when it comes to Darius, the wrong issue, you should not be able to argue and talk a lot of stuff will come up and use Darius Dillon. And Liberia will continue to be where we are because if it is our leader wrong, we will keep backing down. Why would we do that to ourselves, especially the young people?
Right.
When someone your leader is wrong, you say you are wrong, and then we turn a new page. Darius Dillon talk against everything he talk against. He's doing the same thing. It doesn't mean he can change. You can change him. I have my pastor friend who during the election, oh my God, him and I said one quarter. He was the Darius Dillon pastor. Darius Dillon is one of the best men I have ever seen in Liberia.
Yeah.
Yesterday, he said about pastor friend. He said he's the best man I've ever seen. We got to do this. He even went on Facebook page telling people they should vote for Darius Dillon. So yesterday I called and said, Pastor, are you following the senator? What's happening? He said, I'm a bit disappointed. I'm a bit disappointed. So he can change. We can say talk to him, he has to change. I say, you better talk to him. So that's it. If you love Darius, you don't talk to him, let him change. Lastly, is the CDC primary you're talking about in December. December will be the time for the political parties to split. It will not even be a primary. There will be a heavy competition. In the primary, they're going to split. So they the 12th, just mark my word, they're going to split during the primary because you can see the people are insulting one another. The broadcast supporter, the comments supporter. Then you have clearly said that he's supporting Joseph Walker. If you see, go on Facebook, you see Liberty Party is clearly supporting Cummings because they want a vice president position. So they will split. Thank you so much. That's what I have to say. They will split.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, the problem is, when we talk about primary, even the one that people do in the United States, nobody can just come forward and say, I'm supporting this person.
No.
They work quiet and get chance, and get the process chance to go on. So if you are one of the political party leader and you come forward and say, I'm supporting the president, then it's injustice now. In fact, that means it's not even going to be fair, not injustice. It's not even going to be fair because we know that cheating will be there. That means everybody in your camp going to be supporting that person. So it's not going to be fair. And they made mistake to come up first to be announcing who they're going to support. It was not proper. It was supposed to be undercover until they reach to that time and say, okay, we can go secretly. We put our we mark our ballot for whoever we want. But to declare at this time to endorse somebody, that means you just cheat the whole process. You just disrupt the whole process because nothing is going to be fair. You didn't come in and trust or you right now. No, you can't trust him because you already decide where he's going. You're not going to go close to him. You already know the position Liberty Party to standing. So you think you're going to trust them? You're not going to trust them. That means he clearly knows that all of these people, they are against him. So he just part of the thing, maybe they will force him to accept wherever other people are going because probably he will not have no voice or else he still has some options. He either move and be on his own. Maybe he will probably want to support George for the second time so that maybe in the future they can give him the opportunity. Then it's going to be a bloody battle that we're going to fight. Okay, I know Georgia is already strong still standing. So if maybe Kumi can go and support him, then it's going to be a very good game for us. Very, very good game. That's how it's going to end. But I want to hear your own view. That's why we make it out of discussion. We give you the opportunity to call in. Look at the number there passing on the screen. You will see that. Dial the number. This is still the same or RD TV that we usually watch because Facebook are shutting me not to share. I was not able to share in most of the group. I don't know how many people share this show. So we were not able to get our people. Most of them probably they didn't know that we on today, but bear with me. We are already here. We will still do it. A normal view is not an issue. What matters to us is we should focus on what we discuss. And you're already making airway up there. But we gave you the opportunity to call in to a little bit expand on our last topic. What you think will happen December 10 with the CPP and who you think will win this primary. And if that happens, do you think CPP will still hold from that point? Or will that be the ending or the turning point of CPP? Or the end of CPP? What do you think of that? The man is giving you to speak out and give us some of your view. I know this is a tough situation. Even people in the CPP, they are all worried now. They don't want to talk about it anymore because people making their decision on a cover. If I'm not even on a cover, it's broad. We know who is supporting who. We know who is not supporting. And some of the reasons that people are pushing Kumi is the United people, United Party people, they feel that it is their entitlement. It is their entitlement. When you own something, when you possess something, you don't want anybody to take from you. So they believe that 2017, Wakai came next to George Weah. So automatically it has become their entitlement that they took the second place, so they should be the next leader in waiting. Well, we are looking at things. When we talk about leadership, when you look at Kumi right now, when it comes to being vigilant, really being vigilant, Kumi is more better vigilant than UP chairman or Senator Barrock Omen Bwaka. There is no doubt about it. You're not going to argue about it. And I don't want you not to speak your mind, but just from my own view, I have seen that Kumi have more energy than the Bwaka that we're talking about. When it comes to being so active, being active on the job. The job of the presidency now in Liberia, it needs somebody active. It needs somebody active. Not even like the presidency. Any other job in Liberia right now, they give it to you. You need to be active. Even the major Senate major right now, you need to be active. That's the only time people will follow you. Because people need to see you working. They need to see you engaging the stuff that you're doing. They make you superintendent right now, you need to be active, not quiet. If you're quiet yet, I don't say you must get on the street and be abusing people. It's not what we call activeness. No, some people feel that to be active, you just have to be combative, be abusing people, fighting people all around before you know. No. It's not what I'm talking about. When you are active, you move. Leader, you move, then a follower follow you. You need to be active. Oh my God. One of these days, probably they will give one little piece of thing to do. That's the time people will know. Look, he had to get a spirit. He had to get the willingness to do the job. When you move, your follower will follow you. Caller, good morning, your name. Where are you calling from?
Good morning, Sudan. I'm Dillon again. I just want to make my impact on what you talk about the two persons that had that coalition.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I'm not part of that coalition, but I believe if Joseph Barker shared that coalition, there's going to be a change.
Okay.
If Kwame is having a head that coalition, for my own belief, it's going to be a very free ride for George Weah, and nobody want to keep Kwame is going to be down again to with George Weah. Because
so George Weah cannot beat Barker for the second time. Are you trying to tell me?
Huh?
George Weah cannot beat Barker for the second time. Are you trying to tell me? But what means? What are some of the indicators that you are seeing here?
Oh, let me just tell you this: it should not only come to a single person before we give rules and regulations, guidelines concerning stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We know, for me, I believe in Liberian politics, Liberian history. People don't have anything you can go there to fix the general stuff. So let's just leave that one side. I know Barker have been working in government, and before even George Weah, we know that. Maybe a lot of people say, what he did, and no, we understand. But for this young generation, everything is changing around. And Barker, although people say it's easy, it's winning, you don't move like that, stuff like that, but Barker, he got people behind him. He had already contested before he got weak. And Kwame, this is the first time to go to drive for the high office. So it's not something like you can just come from the blue sky and you say, I want to be this, and it just works out with you.
What do you call blue sky? Hey, hold on. Let me hold you right there.
Yeah.
What do you call blue sky? Who come from blue sky?
To know the differences, to show yourself to the people and interact with the people, then of course you can start from somewhere before you go forward. But Kwame needs just, we know you work in government and work over the country, according to people, you got a billionaire, he's a billionaire, stuff like that, we understand. But actually, people don't really know Kwame in Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know it. Let me be fair.
Who told you that people don't know this man? Who told you that people don't know Kwame? Who told you so? But Kwame took by election before. You telling me that people don't know him? What's wrong with you?
If I'm telling you for free, if Kwame here at coalition, you're gonna win. Nobody want to embarrass you.
You know what Kwame said the last time? Did you listen to Kwame? You know what Kwame said the last time? No, let me tell you what he said recently.
Yeah.
Just because of what you are saying, this is how he responded to that.
Yeah.
He said, if the Liberian people think that the past 2017 election result, they can still look at it and hold on to it, then there should be no election. They should put George Weah there because he won everybody. Okay, why you making a statement now? Is it true that you said?
That's his opinion. I can't judge and let them know.
Yeah, because you are saying that he came from Brusca, so this cannot be possible. He's telling you now that if you think he not known in Liberia, he does not have the number, and the Pune person that have the number is Bwakai, then there should be no election. They should give it to Georgia because Georgia have the number more than Bwakai. There should be no election against him. They should just go and declare him back to go for his second term. Because he had a number, Georgia had a number, and he beat everybody 2017.
And Georgia had a majority of no, but there was some key players in that unity party. And you see, Labram, one thing, let me understand, one thing about Labram politics, we all grow up and understand how the politics was done in the Western world. You see, CDC is breaking. And CDC is the head that Georgia, everybody behind the CDC. I'm telling you what, Georgia leads that party, anybody go there to win election, my brother. It's not going to be easy.
Okay.
So,
this is...
coming forward. Nobody win and put everybody in a party to win it. I see it. I'm not talking about some for the other thing around town. But Sammy do. When do left, you are finished. King, you are finished.
So you think that Liberian people will still be happy to go with Unity Party again?
Come again?
Do you think that the Liberian people will be happy to go with Unity Party again?
The problem is that because we can see from the Liberian people when it comes to that party stuff. But it will come to certain time when it comes to campaign, it will come to certain time and it starts to grow the atmosphere. Whether people like you or they not like you.
It's not like you. I'm asking you, it's not about like. I'm saying, do you think the Liberian people will be willing to go with Unity Party again? That's party though. That's party. Listen to me. Josh, we are collaborator with other people. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
It is a coalition, but he from CDC, Congress for Democratic Change, is the one that leading the coalition. But everything that comes is not going to everybody in the coalition. It's going directly to Democratic Change, Congress for Democratic Change, CDC.
Of course.
So if Bwakai lead the CPP, it will be Unity Party. Everything there will be on Unity Party. That's why they're all collaborating. So I'm asking you if the Liberian people will be willing to go with Unity Party for the second time.
Yeah. People get problem with people because of something. Because of somebody. People get problem with people because of somebody. But if Joseph Bwakai lead the Unity Party, he might believe the Liberian people will still like the party. They will still bring the party out. They just want who the best person to take here. That's why I tell you, CDC had a collaboration. But if George we are having to lead that party and just put anybody there, they're going to win.
Mr. Dillon, which party are you a member of in Liberia?
I'm a free position party. I'm not a party.
No. You're speaking right now. You didn't tell it. No. You're speaking. No. You're speaking now. It didn't tell me that you are free position person.
No.
You are speaking in the interest of somebody.
I'm not even.
You are Unity Party member. Okay. What are some of the things you're looking for in a person who should be the next president in Liberia?
Oh, the first thing we should deal with security. Because when security, everything will follow. Security, salary, education, rural connectivity, then the rest of it, they can go ahead. But that's the main thing for me I'm looking at. Because that will make a country develop. Security.
All right.
Good level.
All right.
Education.
Thank you so much. I'll hold you right there. I'll listen to another person. Thank you. Okay. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Guys, I love this. You know? Yeah, Liberian. That's what we do. You know, this is the free society that we're in, you know. A group of people to be given opportunity to speak their mind on issues like this, so that we will understand each other very well. This guy is looking for a president who will talk about security, who will talk about rule, who will talk about salary, who will also talk about I don't know what else he said. But yet he's looking at a person who is weak, completely weak, and thinking that that person able to get those things that he get named. Leadership right now in Liberia is not mean somebody who is soft. I don't say you must go out there and be rough. No, that's not what I'm saying. But you should be active, little bit. You should be active. Engage the people. Engage the people. Continue to be vigilant and stress on stuff. And when you say you're doing something, your set will be there by what you're telling the people that you will do. Not laying by, not resting somebody to go implement for you. Because Liberian, that's what we are. When we elect our leader, we relax. Then we push the leader there to go and do it by themselves. They should be beating our butt before we go help, even if they gave us a position that we're supposed to do. That's what we saw in United Party leadership before. They were relaxed. They could have done more for us. Resources were available. Everything was available for them. Security was available in the country. We got army in the country at that time, dying everywhere. So they were relaxed. While they were supposed to do more to take off from point A to point B, they didn't do. And today we are suffering as the result of their weakness. But today people are saying that United Party is their choice to come back again. It's going to be another great mistake that we are seeing in the country. I think that's the reason a lot of people are fighting Kumi. And they are suggesting that he's an old person. Somebody come from the sky. How can you tell me Kumi came from the sky? Where is the sky? Kumi been in the country. And just recently, he took part in election in the country. We saw that. So how can you tell me that he's a soft person now? He's not. He's not. Where he came from? The people are suggesting that he came from the sky. How? Is that a reason why he's not being preferable candidate for the CPP? Because he came from the sky? Well, I will tell you that leadership that people are looking for right now, they are looking for active person. Somebody who will move things around, who will be through on this job. You saw John we are recently, he made a tour in the county. He visited the 15 counties we have. He traveled everywhere. You do when we have somebody who has strength to do so, we don't even have role. The person who will be able to drive to those places. Are you thinking of that? Or you want to be the president who will just be sitting down in Morocco in one place? And you know, this time around, we want somebody who will come closer to us. So who are those people that you're thinking about? Is that the same people? Well, we will leave it with you. This question we will continue to ask, and it will be regular on our platform, on our daily show, so that we give people a chance to get their view on some of those things that we are seeing or that are going to happen in December. If the CPP primary hold together, And after the primary, if people will still want to still remain together, that's why we're going to be seeing. Guys, I want to say thank you. We will stop here this morning. I plan to be here 2 hours, and we are gone 2 hours 15 minutes. That would be good for us, so we can go ahead and do other stuff around. I want to say thank you for coming. This is RD TV, and don't maintain our platform. Let's continue to engage our program and continue to be here. And this. I want to say thank you for your time.
Please come blessings to know me. I know my life with my man, I'm stressing. God bless me, I'm here to party. Oh, yeah, someday. Oh, yeah, someday. But then I'll bring a jealous someday. I got a part of people dancing jealous someday. Some me, I want to wear a pop. Bring the liquor. I said no back there. Come back there. I want you to hold on. I want you to find this. Mama, you rock the show. Ready to spend some number. You know, sit down, number. Check it. See, I feel no time for check. Man, I want you dance like you ready, don't care. I do the dance with the zombies. It's me that you no stress. I want to dance up in myself. Oh, yeah, zombie. I'm about to bro, yeah, zombie. I cannot bring a yellow zombie. Got a lot of people dancing yellow zombie. Yeah, that's what ask me, if I ask me, guess what? Ask me, you cannot stop me. Oh, yellow zombie. I'm about to bro, yellow zombie. But then I'll bring a yellow zombie. I got a lot of people dancing yellow zombie. I said no back there. I won't back there. I want you to hold on. I want you to find this. Mama, you rock the show. I'm ready to spend some food. A number. Oh, shit, I'm a number. Wait,